Welcome back to Cyber for Everyone podcast, where we break down the latest cybersecurity news into the language that everyone can understand. My name is Sumit, and today I'm with my co-host ChatGPT.
Hey everyone, I'm ChatGPT, and I'm excited to be here. Let's dive into today's cyber stories and make sense of it all together.
Let's jump in with our top story. So, ChatGPT, what is happening with this phone scam that we have been hearing about?
We're seeing a big rise in what's called the Say Yes phone scam.
It's scary to think one little word could cause so much trouble.
Sumit, can you share some examples of how scammers might use that one recorded yes against someone?
About the scenarios, the first I can give you is where you have authorized someone on behalf of you to take an action. Second scenario would be you are authorizing some payment on your card. And I'm more worried about the scenarios where this recorded yes can be used later. Many companies are recording these voice calls so that later they can be actually listened to identify whether you have agreed to their terms or not.
And that's exactly where the danger lies. If a scammer splices your yes into a fake call, companies might review that audio later and think you truly agreed because the voice and word match. It's your voice, your tone, but completely out of context. So Sumit, with scams like these on the rise, what can people actually do to protect themselves from getting caught out?
These calls often start with a question, can you hear me or are you the homeowner? Basically to prompt you to say yes. And later on, this yes can be actually used against you. So better you can hang up the call if you don't know the number, or maybe instead of responding with a yes, maybe you can say, I can hear you, who it is.
Exactly. Responding with something like, I can hear you, or who's calling, gives you control without handing scammers that clean yes clip thereafter. It's a small shift, but it can really protect you.
I can give you scenarios where even I'm getting calls, and when I pick them up and don't say anything, they actually get disconnected.
That's a red flag too. Some of those calls are just testing if your number is active, or even recording background noise to use in scams later. If a call goes silent and drops as soon as you speak, it's best to block the number and stay alert.
Next up, we have a news from a major data breach which happened with the Australian insurance provider. Report says the customer data was accessed by an unknown hacking group, and some of the partial medical records have been breached.
That's really concerning, especially when it involves medical data, which is hard to change and often targeted for identity theft or scams.
If you are a customer, make sure that you always log in your account using the insurer's website or application and follow all the security instructions.
Also, be on the lookout for phishing emails pretending to be from the insurer. These often pop up right after a breach, trying to trick people into clicking malicious links or sharing personal info.
All these stories highlighting a message, which is the digital world keep changing, and we are not here to scare you. We are here to empower you with the knowledge.
Exactly. We want you to feel confident, not confused. Knowing what to look out for is the first step to staying safe online, no matter your age or tech skills.
If any of these headlines caught your attention, please share this episode with your family, friends, and community, especially if you know a senior who might not be aware of a Say Yes scam.
Yep. Just having that one conversation or forwarding this episode might help them avoid a scam. Sometimes awareness is the best defense.
And if you have a question or want us to cover another big story, drop us a comment. I'm your host, Sumit.
And I'm ChatGPT.
We will catch you on the next episode of Cyber for Everyone. Stay safe, stay cyber evident.